Okay, so after sending the roles, I want to confirm that we have 9 police, out of which we have 1 sheriff and 1 doctor. We have 2 mafia players, a Don and a Framer, and we also have a serial killer. So the total number of players is 12. We have 9 plus 2 plus 1. The morning sequence is going to be Kevork Sarafian, Ardag, Haig, Sarkis, Van, Zareh, Harout, Mark, Gio, Shahan, Snoop, and Sergei. I will give everyone a minute to speak and a minute to defend in the first 2 rounds. So please keep that in mind. The first 4 people, which are Kevork Sarafian, Haig Yapudjan, Sarkis, and Van, will receive a bonus self-nomination right in the first round if they don't say anything in the first round. Having said that, if you have any questions, keep them to yourselves. I will not answer anything. Don't privately message me. Let's try to have a clean game. And with that, Kevork Sarafian, the floor is yours. Pass. Haig Yapudjan. Pass. Sorry, Ardag, my bad. Ardag.
Guys, taking into account yesterday's and before yesterday's actions, I don't have anything to say right now.
Okay, thank you. So just to clarify, it's Sarafian, Ardag, Haig Yapudjan, and Sako who have the right to self-nominate. Van, you don't have that right. And Ardag, you spoke, so go ahead, Haig.
Okay. First of all, I would like to apologize from Kevork Sarafian on the record, and then from anyone else if I was a bit aggressive and intense. I just want you to know that when I play a game, I play to win the game. Whether I'm a mafia, whether I'm a police, whatever character I have, I want to win in that character. And then I would employ everything that I have, whether it is reactions, whether it is comments, whether it is screaming, yelling, it's all part of my game. So that's all I wanted to say. Now, that said, I would really, 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 really appreciate if the doctor can save me tonight, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the first on the sequence and die. So if the doctor wants me to stay in the game, at least for one more night, please save me. If not, then that's fine. I think the cops have a good number in this game, so hopefully we get to win. Thank you.
Thank you, Haig. Sako?
I'm not the serial killer. That's one. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that I forgot to tell you that I'm the mafia also, but I'm not the serial killer, and I'm not a mafia also. That's two. No, guys. So yeah, we have the numbers, just like Haig said. We should take this step by step, because 2 people are going to die. Other than that, I don't have anything to say. Let's watch it and let's enjoy it. Hey, Abida.
Okay. Van.
Pass.
Okay, Zareh wrote to me that he's passing. He's right next to his laptop, but he's passing. So after Zareh is Harout.
So, hey guys, my name is Harout from Lebanon. I'm talking to my fans. I hope later we will have like millions of views. So my name is Harout Alebian from Lebanon, original Armenian. I'm an architect, and today I'm gonna make sujuk. Sujuk is like chorizo of Zareh. Where is Zareh? Halas, halas.
Okay, Mark. Pass. Gio.
Okay, you guys are heavily breaking up. It's very unfortunate because I really want to play this game to the fullest and I really want to win. I'm a regular cop, and just like Haig, I want to win this game. I'm in it to win it. And Ardag, I didn't understand what you just said. I'm gonna ask from you one thing, to be more articulate about the things you say, because I didn't get what you just said. Given the things yesterday, I don't know what you just said. So please, moving forward, I want you to be more.
You're breaking up, Gio. Gio, we cannot hear you. I think he is unable to hear us as well. Gio, can you hear me? Unmute yourself. Gio, can you hear me?
Okay, what happened?
Okay, so we lost you after Ardag. Can you repeat?
After Ardag. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I was just saying that to Ardag, please
After
try
Ardag,
to
we
be.
heard Ardag. After Ardag, what you said after Ardag's part. Be more
I just talked
articulate.
about Ardag. I just talked about Ardag. That's it. I sent him a message. I don't know if you heard about the message.
You said be more articulate, and then after that we didn't hear it.
Okay, be more articulate in the sense that I did not understand what you just said. If you're a cop, please play like a cop and try to defend yourself like a cop. Don't just say I'm a cop, okay? And please contribute to the game, do analysis, and just be more, use more words, be more articulate. That's
Okay.
it.
Thank you, Gio. After Gio, we have Shahan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, no, there are no ladies, gentlemen. Okay, so listen to me carefully what I'm gonna say. The three names, they are the mafias and the serial killer. It's Haig Yapujian, Sako Sabunjian, and Harout Haleblian. These are the things, joking aside. Well, everyone spoke except for Mark and Van, and basically Ardag. It's obvious that everyone is excited about this game. So am I. And just remember, everyone, it's going to be twins going out at night. 2-2, twins. So let's see. Thank you.
Thank you, Shahan. Snoop, Sahtan.
So the thing is, when I don't talk, you all say, Snoop is a passive player. And when I talk, you say other stuff as well, so I'm not gonna talk right now.
Thank you, Snoop. Sergei.
Hello from the Lego figure. A lot of people said a lot of stuff. Haig is pretty sure that he's going to be the first one out at night. Maybe not. Gio and Haig, you're saying that you're playing to win, nobody plays to lose. That's another thing. And yeah, Ardag, you said, I'm going to take everything from yesterday as an input and formulate my theories. Well, you were a Mafia yesterday, so you knew exactly what you were doing. So there's no input from what happened yesterday. So are we to take that you're a Mafia as well? Question mark.
Thank you, Sergei. So nomination, guys. Kevork Sarafian, the floor is yours. Yourself. I get Ardag. Ardag, who do you nominate? Pass. Haig Yapujian.
Sergei.
Okay, Sako. Pass. Van.
Pass.
Zareh. Pass. Harout.
Van.
Okay. Mark.
Pass.
Gio.
Ardag.
Okay. Shahan.
Ardag.
Okay. Snoop. Pass. Sergei. Pass. We have 4 nominees. They're Kevork, Ardag, Kevork, Ardag, Van, and Sergei in that particular order. Kevork, you have a minute.
I want to take the floor first to apologize for the people who I said wrong things. I love you, bro. Zareh ما فاهم شيء عادي. Snoop, man, you played a great game. You didn't fuck it up, man. So, and besides that, moving to the game. Ardag يا أخي, it's a simple question. Are you a police or a mafia? You don't have you're not the type who lies. So just say it, man. Ghostig ana bait, minimal ghostig ana bait, and so on. Thanks.
Okay. Ardag.
Guys, I talked because I want to bring heat on myself. Because by bringing heat to myself, I will enlighten you. Like I said, Haig used to call you Jardons, so I am a cop, guys. I am a cop. I don't know why Gio is attacking me. في شي 60,000 بوليس ليه نقاني ما بعرف. بس انه خلص. ومين حكي عني كمان؟ سيرجي يمكن. صراحة I don't know. Kevork, I'm a cop. I'm a cop. والله ما بعرف يا اخي كتار انتم ما شاء الله ضايع هلا. Anyway. هلا بس not liking ما بعرف. خي باس ما في شيء.
Thank
هلا
you.
ما في شيء باس.
Ivan. You have a minute.
Hello guys. I realize there are so many people who are acting, like overacting. Those people are Haig Abujan, Shahan, Gio. Those people for me overperformed first round. Haig saying, please save me because he's gonna go out. Gio giving a lecture to Ardag, how to speak, how to defend himself. Shahan, bringing heat on people by joking. Now Kevork, you know what it means to be framed, huh? It's bad, very bad. Harout, I don't know why you nominated me. You're not nominated to speak. Pass.
Thank you, Ivan. Sergei.
Well, if my comment about Haig being so adamant of going out in the first night made him nominate me, then, and that's all that he has, I don't have anything to defend. Usually I don't talk in the first round because usually I'm at the beginning of the sequences and I would have nothing to say unless I hear something from someone. I nominate myself. But this time there are 11 people ahead of me and I'm the last one. So that's why I listened to what everybody said and I spoke. So I'm the last one on the sequence. You want to shoot me, Ike? Go ahead. I don't give a flying crap. I'll go back to work.
Thank you, Sergei. So the order of shooting, or let's say voting out, is going to be Kevork Sarafian, Ardag, Van, and then Sergei. We're a lot of people, so please, after I count the votes, bring your hands down. On the count of 3, who votes Kevork Sarafian out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who votes Ardag out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who votes Van out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who votes Sergei out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. I kindly ask everyone to switch off their monitors. It's nighttime. Okay. I kindly ask the doctor and the framer to send me a name. Okay, I kindly ask the mafias to send me a name. I kindly ask the Dawn to send me a name. I kindly ask the Sheriff I ask the Framer. Sorry, I ask the serial killer to send me a name. Okay, I will need Ardag, Haig, Sako, Van, Zareh, Harout, Mark, Gio, Shahan, Snoop, Sergei, Kevork Sarafian. Okay, we have had 2 casualties. They are Sako Sabunjian and Zareh. The order of speaking will be Sako first and then Zareh. Sako, you may proceed.
That's only, this is only normal. That's one. Secondly, I don't have anything to say because actually, Ardag, when the guys asked you to tell something, the most word that you used, okay, is I don't know. That's funny. I'm not throwing heat on you, but it's funny. Okay, all you said was I don't know. That's one. Other than that, I wish you good luck, guys. I was police. It's a regular cop. I didn't have anything. I didn't lie when I first talked that I'm not anything. So I'm on police. Okay, guys, maybe I will leave the game. So text me what happens, not during the game, after the game. Okay, good luck. Maybe I will leave. Let's see. Hassan, telephone. Yalla, good luck, guys.
Thank you. Sako, Zareh, last word.
Copy.
English, please.
I was a cop. Guys, I will tell you بدي لكم شغلة بليز ركزوا عليها يعني خليني لكم مين مرتاح more or less تتمشوا لأنه no way يعني مرة الجاي خلص خالصة اللعبة هايك فان سنوب كيفورك وأرداك شوي اشتغلوا مع بعضكم جايز بفتكر انتو كابس هلا ما بعرف اذا في سيريال كيلر بيناتكم بس you are مرمت especially هاي كيفورك سنوب فان هولي انا I think you are a cop guys so I have highly suspicions انا محلكم بضرب يا سيرجي يا هاروت واحد منهم انا كثير عندي suspicions عليهم جيو ما عجبني شو عمل مع أرداك بلكي واحد منهم مافيا بيناتهم اوكي سو هاروت سيرجي هاي سسبشنز بين أرداك وجيو في حدا منهم مافيا انا هيك بقول يعني good luck
Thank you, Zareh. The game continues with Ardag. You have a minute.
Yeah, guys. So it's the first time I'm playing with the serial killer. So it became, I don't know, it's not clear to me. So maybe we should mention who killed, I don't know, who Mafia killed X and the serial killer killed Y, something like that. So that we see how it goes. I don't know. If this is a suggestion, put it out. Or if on purpose you're leaving it as unknown, I don't know. Maybe the moderator can answer to me later. So we are not knowing who is killing who. I don't know if that's the spice of the game. I don't know. Van is eating صحتين Van. Okay. أنا my suspicions يا خيي سيرجي وجي وقبت يا شاهان يا هاروت غالبا ما بعرف. أنا كاب شباب أنا كاب. شوفوا لا عم بكذب ولا شيء. Not lying. أنا كاب.
Thank you. Ardag. Haig Abu Jan.
Snoop, did you see I was eating cookies today? Maybe that's another signal as well. And then you were eating ice cream yesterday morning as well. So yeah, that's about the joking part. About what Ardag said, yes, we do not know who killed Sako and who killed Zareh. Last time, that's the exact same question that I asked, but last time the difference was that Zareh was a mafia, and then I just had totally forgotten about it, so people thought I'm a mafia, used that, and then eliminated me. So probabilities are, because the moderator said Sako and Zareh, Sako talked first, Zareh talked second. I'm not saying it is, maybe it's just bullshit, but probabilities are Sako was in the sequence and Zareh was killed by the serial killer. Now the serial killer is really someone who's relentless. He doesn't give a flying damn about who he kills. So he really would not mind killing heavy hitters, people who are really bringing a lot of value to the game. Sorry about that. My suspicion is definitely Sergei.
Thank you. Van.
Okay, Sergei, suspicion. You put suspicion on Sergei, but nobody else. Why? I mean, you didn't really explain why you have suspicion on Sergei. We'll listen to Sergei what he will say. So yeah, if a mafia dies at night, that's proof that the serial killer killed the mafia because the mafia wouldn't shoot themselves. Apart from that, you won't know anything. This is for Ardag. I would like to listen more. I still don't have any suspicions. Pass.
Thank you, Van. Harout.
Okay, I didn't really like the introduction of Shahan much. I don't know. I felt like he was creating some sort of a character and he was trying to hide on the back of it. And this is not the first time that I say this. And Sergei, I think you defended too much yourself and you said that, yeah, shoot me guys, I can go back to work. And this, you said this before, you said by saying that, yeah, guys, shoot me, I can go back to eat. And you were a mafia. I don't know, you were too defensive. Now everybody will say, oh, Zareh said Harout and Sergei, and Harout is trying to jump on the bandwagon and to shoot Sergei. It has nothing to do with that. And for me, Zareh and Sako getting killed, Sako has to do, I believe Sako was the first one in the sequence because he was kind of like a mafia many times and he was staying to the late games. But Zareh getting killed like this, for me, yesterday I didn't play, but it's been a while that Zareh is getting killed in the beginning. For me, Zareh, it's always Kevork. I feel so. Anyway, as a gut feelings, I have my suspicions on Sergei, Shahan, and I don't know. There are 3-4 names.
Thank you, Harout. Mark.
Yeah, so Zareh dying first, obviously, we're all gonna think about Sarafian. Also, this could be somebody playing on this exact suspicion because that connection is very known to everybody now. So I wouldn't jump to that conclusion, Otherwise, I mean, Ardag, I don't know what to think about what you're doing. You were a bit hesitating in the beginning and maybe a bit nervous. I don't know, but come in. I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions. Haig made an interesting observation about the order, and I think I kind of agree with him on that. I would like to hear more from Gio and Shahan. Gio was on Ardag and didn't have the chance to talk afterwards, so I want to hear what he has to say about this.
Thank you. Gio.
Okay, I heard my name a lot between round 1 and round 2. Ardag mentioned my name, now Mark, Zareh when he got out, Van. I don't know if there's a coalition forming here to take me out, but I don't know what they're coming after me. What's the reason? I don't know. Ardag, you said I'm attacking you. I'm not attacking you. I just came out. Van, this is for you. Very simply, I did not act. You said there are actors. How did I act? Yes, you were right about me giving Ardag a lecture. That was a lecture. That was not acting. I was telling Ardag, if you're a cop, please contribute more to this game and articulate more. What's complicated about that? It was very simple and straightforward. There was no acting behind it. So I don't know why you're using that. That makes me doubt you, Van. I feel like there's piggybacking going on right now on what Zareh said about me. Maybe they're gonna use that to attack me. I don't know. But Zareh, you brought heat for no reason. I'm a regular cop.
Time. Time, Gio.
But what else? Haig, about
Gio.
your comments.
Gio, time,
Okay.
man. Sorry. Shahan.
Okay, first things first. Harout, I mean, there is no point in saying you doubting me and Sergei because whenever we play your second suspicion, it's always us. So I'm not even going to answer that. That's one. Two, an interesting observation, which was I was thinking the same thing, and Harout took it for granted. Again, I'm not suspecting, but what I'm saying is that people would start doubting Kevork based on the fact that Zareh died. And this is the fact that what everyone wants to think of that, in which I don't think that if in case whether a mafia or a serial killer Sarafian was, we choose either first or second or whatever the sequence is, Zareh, so that heat would go on. And only a mafia would think that way to go ahead versus Sarafian. So that's an observation. Regarding Sergei, quickly regarding Sergei, I don't think he's a mafia just for the simple fact he just said, I don't give a crap, shoot me, I'll go back to work. So I don't think he would give up that easily. My prime suspicions are yet still Van and Mark a little bit between these two. Ardag is a questionable. Thank you.
Snoop.
Hi, thank you. And Sahtan for you as well for the cookies. Van as well for the watermelon. Well, a lot of things, like a lot of people talked already. I'm just gonna say that like I feel good with Van because of what he said on the first round. He talked about 3 people. I remember he talked about Shahan, but I don't remember the other 2 people. But like the observations and the analysis that he made, it made me feel like he's playing like a cop. Haig as well. And the others, I'm still confused. Like, I don't know anything about them. Like, any feelings. I mean, thanks.
Thank you. Sergei.
Okay, interesting. 5 out of the 8 people, Gio brought heat on me, not on you. Zareh, when he died, he mentioned me as well, so that's 6. Yalla, rakabo. Get on the train and run over me. Ardag, just because I said that yesterday you were a mafia, and the fact that you said that in the beginning round, that I'm collecting the data that I had from yesterday, I'm gonna play today. You took offense to that, and Sergei is on your radar. And Harout, again, I don't give a crap. I have a ton of work that I'm skipping out on. I will just turn off, hear you on the background, and go back to work. I don't give a single damn if you kill me or not. I'm a cop, and of course,
Time.
you're gonna come at me like Shahan said. Always, your dad, Shahan Sergei.
Time, Sergey. Thank you. Sarafyan.
Interesting things are going on. Haig is attacking Sergei. Ardag is not playing the game he's playing. Harout is attacking Shahan, which is obvious of Harout. But Harout, I like the way he spoken. I'm confused. But my main man, Mark, you're copy-pasting a lot, man. You copy-pasted Haig on Ardag, and then you talked about... I know that you talked about 2 allegations, and one of them against me, which was a complete repetition of other players before you, and then you said, I do have as well Gio and Sean, like these, like at least 1%, 2%, but like the entire players, it might be that you're genuinely don't know. I prefer you say you don't know, but I think you know, and you're like creating this thing.
Time.
Again,
Kevork.
that's it.
Okay. I kindly ask Ardag to give me a name. Who do you nominate? Pass. Haig Pujan. Who do you nominate?
Mark.
Okay. Did we lose someone? No. Okay. Mark. Van.
Sergey.
Okay. Harout.
Ardag.
Okay. Mark.
Shahan.
Okay. Gio.
One.
Okay. Shahan.
Fun. It's been said.
Snoop. Pass. Sergey. Pass. Kevork Sarafyan. Pass. So we have Ardag, Van, Mark, Shahan, and Sergey. Did I miss out on anyone? No. Okay, so Ardag, you have a minute. I will grant you 10 more seconds if you need it, but the floor is yours.
No, I don't know why Harout nominated me. I'm a cop, Harout, so don't visit me. Unless he's a mafia, I don't know. Guys, I'm feeling the mafias are between Harout, Halebian, Gio, and Sergey. I don't know. And I'm feeling that Van is super powered. Gut feeling. Thank you.
Thank you, Ardag. Van.
Gio, I didn't put suspicions on you. I just said you guys, your opening statements were overstatements. That's all I said. So I named Haig Pujan, I named Shahan, I named Gio. Now Sergei's, I understand why you guys are going on Sergei. He's on the defensive, as if you got under his skin in a way. He's talking about all the work he has to do. Maybe you have to go and continue work. Maybe that's a good idea. Go make America great again. I really don't know. I really don't know if I'm gonna shoot. To be honest with you, I'm not sure of anyone. I think all of you are mafias now.
Thank you, Van. Mark.
Yeah. So I mean, yes, during my round, I could have said a pass if you guys feel like I didn't really add much to the mix. I was kind of like, some people spoke before me. I already had some of these thoughts. I was just echoing them just to, see what happens, see this is actually my thoughts as well. And Sarafian, I hope you're hearing this, but man, what the hell's wrong with you? I was actually defending you, if anything. I mentioned this, but you know, if anything, I actually was defending you, and Shahan kind of understood this. Not saying that I know you're a cop or a mafia. I have no idea what you are, but you know, I just don't want because this is an obvious link. Other than that, I really don't have much. I nominate Shahan just, you know, I don't necessarily have any suspicions on him. But I wanted to nominate someone after me, and I wanted to hear him talk as well, because his analysis was quite good.
Thank you. Shahan.
Okay, so basically I was gonna ask why Mark you nominated me, but now thank you. You already answered that. My question is for Sarafian, just to elaborate later on, what was the good thing to talk about what Harout said about me? So this is, I need to know what it is. Yet again, I mean, guys, I'm saying who I'm feeling comfortable, because we are a lot of people now. I'm feeling comfortable playing with Sarafian based on the fact of what I said, because everyone needs to think that on what Zareh. Sergei, he is playing as a cop for me. This is it because he, I mean, if he was a mafia, he wouldn't do that. I mean, bringing a lot of heat on him based on saying that. Again, like I said, there is nothing concrete in what I'm saying in terms of my suspicion, but yet again, it's a gut feeling versus one. So this is it. That's it.
Thank you. Sergei.
Van, what do you expect me to do when the first 5 people during this day brought heat on me, and the cop that died during the night yesterday brought heat on me as well? You want me to sit silent and say nothing? And Ardag, don't be worried. Harout, when he is a mafia, and my doubt went from 10% to over 90% now that he is a mafia, he does this. He suspects 2 people, he nominates a third, and now he's going to shoot a fourth. So look at what he's going to do, and look at his sick smile right now, his smirk that he's trying to hide. And Harout, laza al-altiko.
Okay. With that, we have Ardag, Van, Mark, Shahan, and Sergei. On the count of 3, who votes out Ardag? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who votes out Van? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who votes out Mark? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who votes out Shahan? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who votes out Sergei? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. So it's a tie between Van and Shahan. I will give you guys a minute each. Van, you may begin.
Shahan, I understand why Gio nominated me. Totally understand where he comes from on that. But I don't understand why you're suspecting me. If it's only about your guts are incorrect. I suggest you back down, or just shoot me and I'll shoot you back. Anybody who joins the shooting will be a suspect, and you have to play based upon that fact afterwards. That's it. I don't have anything to defend myself with.
Okay, Shahan.
I mean, yeah, in case that you understand why Gio is doing, at least understand why I'm doing, is that you have your own suspicions and then you're nominating someone else. I think you're lost. You're trying to figure out what's going on. And this is why I didn't like. And basically, this is why I'm shooting. I mean, it's not that I'm saying it. I'm shooting. It's based on how I felt, how you're playing, and what is going on. This is it simply. And it's a second round. There is nothing concrete. But yet again, if we need to keep the odds towards us, it's another thing. But I guess, yeah, I'm with you. If in case we're gonna shoot 1-1 to see who's gonna piggyback or gonna join, who's gonna shoot who, then there become more suspicion. Then let's see.
Okay, so on the count of three, who votes out Van? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of three, who votes out Shahan? 1, 2, 3. 2 votes. Okay, Shahan, switch off your camera. We have lost you, and now I need everyone to switch off their camera.
Sorry, but there was a lag. Can I speak?
Mark shot Shahan. Okay, please switch off your camera, Gio.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I need the doctor and the framer to send me names. Okay, I need the mafias to send me a name. I need the Dawn to send me a name. I need the sheriff to send me a name. I need the serial killer to send me a name. Okay. I need Haig Pujian. Sarkis is dead. Van. Harout. Mark. Gio. Snoop. Sergei. Kevork Sarafian. And Ardag. Ardag. Okay. So we have 2 casualties. We have Haig and Van sitting next to each other. So we'll start with Haig.
Okay. This means that the serial killer is still alive, and I have very, 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 very big suspicions that Harout Halebian is the serial killer. Why? Harout said, "Alas, alas, Zareh, I'm gonna lose you." Harout, this is something he would do as a serial killer. Shoot Zareh, then shoot me. He would do that. Harout is playing very careful. He's helping the cops, but he's not playing like a mafia. He's playing like a serial killer. Definitely Harout is a serial killer. This is one thing. 2, Mark, you have a lot of explanation to do. Now, you cannot come out and say, I'm the sheriff and I had asked about Shahan. I knew that's why I shot him, because you didn't shoot him the first time. You only shot him the second time. So please explain why didn't you shoot him the first time? Now, me and Van are dead. Van was pretty obvious that he was police, and the fact that Shahan was attacking him could be that actually Shahan was a mafia. And maybe that's why Mark shot him, because he was quite confident. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see Mark's explanation. Now, there's Harout 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Worst case scenario is 7, 4 police, 2 mafias, 1 serial killer. So if 1 police dies tonight, 3 2-1. It's becoming a bit tricky. Maybe it's time for the sheriff to reveal himself. Other than that, Kevork Sarafian is definitely playing a police game. Gio is kind of a police because he did not piggyback on the fact that people. So there was a lot of heat on Gio and a lot of heat on Serge. Gio, when he defended himself, if he was a mafia, he would have directed attention to Sergei and said, yes, I am doubting Sergei. He did not do that. So probabilities are Gio is a police. He could be a mafia. But Harout said something very, very interesting that Shahan did not used it against Sergei when he's a mafia. He was a mafia last time and he said, shoot me, I'll go eat my lunch. Shoot me, I'll go eat my lunch. And this time he's saying, shoot me, I'll go to work. Shoot me, I'll go to work. Harout is, in my opinion, is definitely the serial killer. And then in terms of mafias, if Mark is a sheriff and we're gonna believe him, it's probably Shahan and one other person. It's between Sergei, Ardag, Snoop, Gio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Haig.
Good luck for the cups. I'm a regular cup, by the way.
Van, your last piece.
I'm also a police and a regular police. Haig said most of the important things, so I'm not going to repeat them. For me, there is now a triangle. This triangle's head is Mark Khalife, unless he explains himself, Harout Haleblian, and our man in Boston, Sergei Altiko. And yes, sheriff and doctor, you must give indications and play offensive now. Pass.
Thank you.
Good
Van.
night, guys.
Thank you, Van. So we are left with 7 people. We have Harout to begin this day. Harout, تفضل. Unmute
Okay.
yourself. Yeah.
Haik, what you said makes no sense, man. شو خاص. First, I'm gonna start by what I was thinking, and then I'm gonna come what you said. Mark Khalife, it's the only way, like the only person that wants to kill someone. The previous round, it could be or mafia or serial killer. Why you shot? Why you killed? And like Haik said, it was very clear that if you were the sheriff and you had suspicions, you could have killed them on the first time. So this is highly doubtful on you. Guys, we're 7 people. And so it's like 2 mafias, 1 serial killer and 4 cops. If wrong person dies now, we're fucked. Sergei, I didn't like the fact that, I'm gonna say it again, I don't give a shit. You and Sean, you're always saying that from the beginning, I'm like kind of Altica on you. But this round, I have my suspicions on you because you were very defensive from the beginning. Snoop, I still have my doubts on you. I have doubts on you.
Time, Harout,
and,
please.
Oh man.
Thank you. Mark? Unmute yourself. Thank you.
All right, guys. So I'm only gonna talk about what I did. I'm not gonna say who I suspect and everything because I'll leave this to after everybody talks. I'm probably gonna be nominated anyway. I am the sheriff. I asked about Shahan first night. I was told he was a mafia. I had doubts because obviously he could be framed. And so the second round, what I did was I nominated him. I talked a little bit about him just to see what he would say. I nominated him just so he speaks more. And I didn't shoot him first round because there was Sergei after him, and I thought Sergei was probably gonna get some shots anyway, so I did not want to bring any attention to this, especially that as if this second, I'm not sure he is a mafia actually. This is the first time I play with the serial killers, so I would not want to come out at this stage. But since 2 people are dying every night, and it's very bad for the cops, and like 2 cops died first night, 2 cops died second night, so we're very low now on numbers. So I had to take that chance. Chances are he's a mafia, because also probability says he
5
is.
seconds, Mark.
And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say at this moment.
Okay, thank you. Gio?
Okay, I don't know why, but I believe Mark that he's the sheriff and that he shot Shahan because he was not convinced, because I also felt Shahan's answer was a bit hesitant. Shahan did not play his regular play. Usually when he has a hunch or a feeling about someone, he goes after him. But this time he said to Van, okay, if that's the case, you shoot me and I shoot you. And like, you know, he felt like he brought heat on himself and he wanted to back out from that. So he like made a pact with the cop just to get through that. This is what I felt. And then you shot him. But given the fact that Shahan was protecting Sergei, that actually makes Sergei, for me, a cop, because Shahan was trying to win him over. That's how I read. That's how I see it. Harout, it's right. You are playing like Mafia.
5
Now
seconds,
you're
Gio.
using. You want to use this against Mark, and you're going adamantly against Sergei because you know you are close to a winning game. You are very close. You are smelling the winning.
Time, Gio. Thank you. Snoop, unmute yourself.
Harout, you have suspicions on me, but what's the reason? Just tell me whenever you are nominated. And for Mark Khalife, I believe that you're the sheriff, but I didn't get it. You asked twice about Shahan, or you asked about two people? Please answer me that. And what else? About the others, I'm still confused. Like, I'm not sure. That's it.
Thank you. Sergei?
Guys, I don't believe Mark at all that he's the sheriff to start with, because he said he asked about Shahan the first night and he turned out to be a Mafia. And he said he might have been framed or something. Shahan is one of the people who gets framed or killed in the first night. And then you killed him on the second day. And you failed to mention who you asked about on the second day. You didn't give a name. That's why Harout was making this to you after you spoke. So I don't believe you're the sheriff at all. And I'm going to come after you this round. Because that fact that if you had asked and you were adamant, don't give the reason that Sergei was after that and he might have gotten some votes. Yeah, I had 5 people talking about me. 1 person nominated me, and 4 of the other people, 1 nominated Shahan, and the others didn't talk about me. So I'm coming after you this round, and I'm pretty sure that you're Mafia. You're not.
Thank
You're
you,
not.
Sergei. Sarafian.
Interesting. The only person I feel comfortable with is Gio, to be honest. The only person who I like the way he's thinking is Gio. It's my opinion. Harout, what Haig said is right. You're playing on both sides. This is at least how I feel. I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm not feeling comfortable. I don't have any concrete thing against you, but I'm not feeling comfortable from you. Returning to Mark. Mark, you have huge kahunas, man. You have balls, man. I never shoot Shahan if I'm not 100%. You have to explain it more, because what you explained is not right. I have suspicion on people who are asking about the second name. The only people who are asking about the second name is Sergei and Harout. And Snoop. Snoop, I'm always hesitant to attack him because I don't understand this game. Sergei.
Thank you. Ardag.
Guys, listen. I understood very well. Mark mentioned, I believe he is the sheriff guy. He mentioned that he has something to say, but said that he got nominated and will speak later. I don't know what is his strategy. Let's hear him. So maybe he has a strategy, not revealing the second name. I mean the second one who asked during the second night. Okay? So in my opinion, if the two mafias in my opinion are Harout and Sergei. Okay, that's my feeling. I'm also feeling comfortable with, I don't know, Gio and Snoop, I don't know صراحة, but I will either kill Harout, Harout Halebian or Sergei this round, or else we are fucked. So, and also Mark, please explain well.
Repeat, please?
And message to Mark, please explain well yourself, so that people will follow you. And this Sergei thing about Mark that he's not believing
Ardag
is
time.
bullshit.
Ardag time. Sorry.
Bullshit.
Harout, I need a name. Mark, is that the name you gave? Okay. Mark, a name.
Sergei.
Geo, name.
Harout.
Okay. Harout, mute yourself, please. Sorry. Okay. Snoop.
Kevork.
Okay. Sergei. Pass. Sarafian.
Geo.
Okay. Ardag, a name. I cannot answer a question. I need a name from you.
Unmute yourself, man.
I was not following if Mark is nominated or not.
I cannot
Sorry,
answer questions, man. Please
okay, don't answer. I will nominate Mark because I was not following if he is nominated or not.
Thank you. These are the nominees. Everyone except Snoop and Ardag have been nominated. So Harout, we will begin with you.
Agam, it's so shitty that I'm gonna speak now and then Mark has to speak, because Mark, Sergei, you're playing very bad, man, because a sheriff has the right to make mistakes. And how can you say that, Mark, I don't believe you're the sheriff, just because he made a mistake, he didn't say the second name? And other than that, the only person that might have been a sheriff could have been Shahan, but Shahan didn't say anything about like I might be the sheriff, something like that. So Mark is the only sheriff, guys. And Mark, please say who you asked the second round. My high suspicions are Sergei, and now I'm gonna say Gio. Okay, Snoop, you're gonna say Harout, why you're jumping from me to Gio. Those are my two suspicions, because Gio was the only, like, whenever the time was over, usually the mafias or people that are very scared to talk, whenever the time the moderator says it's time, they shut up because they don't want to say anything more. And everybody is jumping what Haig said after Haig, what he said, that yeah, Harout can be the only person to kill Zareh and Sako. No, it can be Gio, because the game before, Sako was the Don and he took off the first person. The first person was Gio. So maybe it was like that. And I'm sorry if I thought that if Zareh got killed, the first analysis for me in my head was to have some suspicions on Kevork. Now, everybody says more or less, like, I don't know, man, if they should say who they will kill or not.
Thank you. Harout. Mark Khalife, you have a minute 20.
All right, this was a genuine mistake. I'm not gonna try to شو اسمه ما حبررها. I forgot to say that I asked about Haig the second night, and the reason why I forgot is because he was already dead. So for me, it was inconsequential at that point, that information, and زحت من راسي. That said, I should have mentioned. I'm sorry, I had run out of time. Sergei, I mean, man, like, I know you play like this. You're Haig, you make ideas وبتهجم, بس man, you cannot be 100% sure. يعني إنه just give me like an exit benefit of the doubt خيي if you're a cop. بس إنه ما فيك تهجم هيك وأنت إنه you're sure إنه if you're a cop you wouldn't do this, man. You would at least give me 10% of doubt. It's silly. Other than that, honestly, I mean, I believe now, I think Shahan must have been a mafia. I'm gonna roll with this in the back of my mind. I'm probably gonna go for nobody gets killed this day. and get another round. Because if a cop gets killed now, we're in big trouble.
Are you done, Mark?
Yes.
Thank you. Right on time. Gio?
Okay. Mark, you can't do like mistakes in critical points like this. You just can't. ما فيك خيي. ما فيك تعمل هيك mistakes يعني in critical moments like this. بس I'm gonna believe you خيي. ماشي الحال. Harout, I don't know what you're talking about. Me just shutting up when the moderator said. I just respect the time. I don't know at which moment you are referring to exactly. But okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm the doctor, خيي. منيح? Okay, I'm the doctor. I saved myself the first night. The second night, I tried to save Kevork Sarafyan. Kevork, can you say why you feel comfortable with me and then you nominated me? You're not nominated. Actually, you're not nominated. Okay. I don't know. I'm confused, guys. I'm confused. I'm really confused. But I think either I'm gonna go with Sergei or Harout.
Thank you, Gio. Sergei.
Okay, so Gio, you're saying that you're believing the sheriff, but you're not going to follow his word of not killing anyone? That's number one. Number two, the reason why I'm not believing, Mark, that you are the sheriff, like you said, you give the benefit of the doubt of the first person you asked and turned out to be a mafia, that he might have been framed, especially a person like Shahan. And the fact that you gave that last second minute raise on the last person on the sequence so that nobody can equalize, that thing only a mafia does. And what Gio said, this is a critical stage of the game. If you are the sheriff, we cannot afford for you to make these types of mistakes. And I believe from the actions that you took in the previous day and the mistake that you did right now, I asked about Haig, I forgot. How coincidental. You asked about the dead person that you killed during the day, and you're saying that he's a mafia. And the second person that you asked is the person that died during the day, during the night, sorry, and it turned out to be a cop. So you're not making any sense at all, in my opinion.
Thank you, Sergei. Sarafyan.
I want to clarify one thing. Please don't take from your time. Gio, did you nominate me or Snoop?
We cannot answer that question, man.
No, because I think he thinks that why I nominated him.
Kevork,
this is why.
defend.
Okay,
No, Kevork,
okay, okay. Forget it. Guys, I salute you. Everybody's playing great. The game is really good. Sergei has a right to say about Mark Khalifa. Why? Because the way you explain yourself, I have huge hesitation on you. Even though I do believe you, I did believe you in the first round. The second time when you said about Haig, it brought a huge suspicion on you. Regardless of that, the only reason I've nominated Gio for you is for you to talk. This is why I nominated you. My suspicions again is still Harout. And Ardag is playing different. I honestly don't know, and I kind of like the game because I'm fucked as usual.
Okay. So we have 5 nominees. We have Harout, Mark, Gio, Sergei, and Kevork Sarafyan. I want a clean game with timely votes. On the count of 3, who votes out Harout? 1, 2, 3. 2 votes for Harout. On the count of 3, who votes out Mark Khalifa? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes for Mark Khalifa. On the count of 3, who votes out Gio? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes for Gio. On the count of 3, who shoots Sergei? 1, 2, 3. 2 votes. On the count of 3, who votes out Kevork Sarafian? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. So we have a tie between Harout and Sergei. Harout, you will begin.
Man, thank you so much, Gio. Ajad, I'm thanking you so much because, guys, it's crazy what I'm gonna say. I believe that Kevork Sarafian is or the Mafia or the, what's the name? The serial killer. Because the way you talk, Kevork, and the way you were, all the things, sorry guys, after what he spoke, the last thing, he was like, yeah, I really like the game. And he was making a lot of mistakes while talking. He wasn't very comfortable, guys. So now I really suggest you, if I'm a Mafia, I prefer to take out Sergei, but I'm gonna say, if we keep it a tie, the 2 people will die. I would say I'm not gonna shoot Sergei. I would say keep it a tie. Because if 2 people will die, we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will be 5. 5. And I'm 80% sure that Shahan is a Mafia because he never had a heat on himself in the first round. And Mark asking him, and if he's a Mafia, let's take that risk at 80%. Shahan is a Mafia. Sergei is the only one who's defending him, and Ardag out of nowhere shot me, man. Kevork, Ardag, and Sergei in between those 3. I'm not gonna shoot, man. I'm gonna say, as a cop, I'm not gonna shoot. Let's keep it tight.
Thank you, Harout.
But the Sergei is this. I'm the first one, and then Sergei is the second one. So if nobody shoots me, I'm not gonna shoot. If I don't get a vote, I'm not gonna vote. And
Okay.
I say 0-0.
Thank you, Harout. Sergei.
Harout, I'm not gonna vote for you as well. That's one thing. And I don't know, man. This game is getting weirder and weirder by the moment. And let's see what will happen.
Thank you, Sergei. So, on the count of 3, who votes out Harout? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who wants to vote out Sergei? 1, 2, 3. 2 votes, Sergei. Please switch off your camera. Everyone, switch off your cameras. Okay. Doctor, please send me a name. Framer, please send me a name. The Mafias, send me a name. Don, send me a name. Sheriff, send me a name. Serial killer, send me a name. Okay. I need Harout, followed by Mark, followed by Gio, followed by Snoop, followed by Sarafian, followed by Ardag. Okay. There was an attempt and the doctor saved. Harout Haleblian, you may begin.
Man, this is awesome. So it means that Sergei was the, what's the name? Chakhluk, serial killer, because there was an attempt and doctor saved. So Gio, you will speak after, but guys, for me, Kevork Sarafian, yes, Ferhat Bilic, I'm gonna attack you for 100%, and Ardag also the second. So it's between really Kevork Sarafian and Ardag. Ardag, you have to explain why you voted, and Kevork Sarafian, you have to explain when I said I'm not gonna vote at all. You have to explain. I had a big doubts on Sergei, and I was the first one that raised suspicions on Shahan. I believe that Shahan was the first mafia. The second, the serial killer or the mafia.
1 second,
I don't know.
Harout. Harout, 1 second. We lost someone.
Guys, can I go to the bathroom, please?
Who did we lose? We lost Gio. Okay. Harout, you have 17 seconds, okay?
Should I speak now?
No, but I'm saying when we
Okay,
resume, you
okay.
have 17 seconds.
Sorry, guys, I got disconnected. Can you repeat?
You know, just 1 second. So you didn't hear anything from Harout?
Harout just was starting to. He was saying something about that means the serial killer is
Okay.
dead, and then he said something about Shahan.
Okay, Harout, that
Okay.
was all of it basically.
Yeah.
And Harout, you have 17 seconds. Please
Yes.
proceed.
Yes. So I'm gonna say that for me, just having always putting heat on Shahan and Sergei, I can never be a mafia or serial killer. So for me, I'm gonna work with Mark Khalife, Gio. Those two are cops 100% for me. I hope Mark, you ask about Kevork or Ardag and not me. And
Time,
let's
Harout.
please dominate each other, okay?
Thank
So
you.
there's, I hope 1% and we're gonna.
Mark.
All right, guys. There's one thing that's good about this night. I mean, two things. First, that nobody got shot. The second most important one, in my opinion, is that our friend Kevork Sarafian is a cop. So, that was quite an inspired move of him to shoot Sergei, I believe. I mean, I have to believe that Sergei was somebody bad. However, I will just put it out there that there is a chance that there are still two mafias and one serial killer, if I'm not mistaken. This is the first time I played like this with the serial killer. And the mafias did not shoot anyone. And the serial killer tried to kill me and didn't get it. أما العكس يعني. بس إنه the mafia could have maybe someone wants to shoot me, the other one wants to shoot someone else, so nobody dies. Just keep this in mind, and we're not sure yet. The only thing I'm personally sure of is that I'm the sheriff, Sarafian is a cop, and most probably Gio is the doctor because nobody else came out and said they are.
Thank you. After Mark, we have Gio.
Okay, I'm so happy that you found a cop and not a mafia. So happy. Kevork, I was gonna vote you out this round. Raise Ashkera. You're going out. I don't know what you did. You changed this. That you pulled off such a sweet mafia move that I was gonna kill you this round. Changing your vote last minute and like shooting out nothing. Yani. Anyway, I'm glad you're a cop. Mark, your analysis about being two mafias and one serial killer in the game just doesn't make sense. There's only one mafia or serial killer in the game. And I believe it's between Harout and Ardag, but most probably Ardag. Because Harout like went after 4 or 5 guys in the last round, man. He was so confused that I don't think a mafia or a serial killer would play like that. He would actually stick to one person and go after him. But he changed from Sergei to me to Kevork.
Time, Gio.
Unless he's like a deceiver, and lately we had a lot of deceivers. We had a lot of good mafias who really acted well and turned out to be mafias. So this is
Thank
so
you, Gio.
excuse if I don't trust anyone.
Thank you. Snoop.
Now that we have 3 confirmed cops with our Mark, Kevork, and Gio, my big suspicion is Ardag. They were like I had suspicions on Ardag and Kevork, but now that the sheriff confirmed about Kevork, I think one of the mafias is Ardag because of his actions that he took. He gonna talk now, but let's see what it's gonna be. But let's see.
Okay. Sarafian.
Guys, from the beginning, I said I had 2 suspicions, Harout Halebian and Sergei. And I was not going to leave this round without somebody getting killed. I believed Harout. Harout, sorry, Bas, when you do extra movement, you show something, and I believed you. And the other thing was, I said from the beginning, I believe in Gio. I didn't believe in Mark till now. Because Mark, let me tell you something. You got saved. If there was 2 people, 2 shots, you would have got killed. So for sure, 100%, Sergei is a mafia or the whatever it is. So this is confirmed. I believed from the beginning Gio, and I do believe in him. And I believe the way Harout is playing. Harout, I don't need to defend myself. I took an action and I'm responsible for it, and I take responsibility for it. If you're not going to believe me, it's fine by me. Go ahead, shoot me, I don't mind. As simple as that. 2 people are remaining, Ardag and Snoop. I have huge suspicion on Ardag, and I will shoot Ardag.
Thank you. Sarafian, please mute yourself. Thank you. Ardag.
يا أستاذ أخوة كيفورك بديقرة. Listen very well. Okay, the police are in advantage. I am a police. So leave this round. I think the okay, as you said, شو اسمه كان مافيا أو هيدا serial killer بليغ بطوخ شو اسمه Sergei. Snoop is now attacking me. Okay, listen, Gio, listen. You know me very well. I am not lying. Okay, I'm not lying. I'm a police. So this Snoop guy is a mafia. Okay, listen to me. We are in advantage now. We are how many people? 6 people. Okay, let him shoot me. Leave only Snoop shoot me, and I will shoot him. Let it be a tie. Okay, Mark will die at night, but let him ask me. Okay, because you 3 are confirmed. Harout is most probably like police. Okay, leave it a tie. Nobody shoots me. Only Snoop will shoot me, and I will shoot Snoop. It will be a tie, and let's go tonight. We are at advantage. Thank you.
Thank you, Ardag. Harout, I need you to give me a name, please.
Myself.
Okay, Harout. Gio, a name. Sorry, Mark, a name.
Snoop.
Snoop. Gio, a name.
Ardag.
Okay. Snoop, a name.
Ardag.
Okay. Sarafian, a name.
Ardag.
Okay. Ardag, a name?
Snoop.
Okay, so we have Harout, Snoop, and Ardag.
Guys, why you didn't nominate each other? What the fuck? This is first thing. That's why I nominated myself to speak. Second, Ardak, what you said, okay, it makes sense. We can keep it for another game. And which makes me feel more comfortable with you, maybe. If you're Mafia, you wouldn't have said that. But guys, if I look at you all, I think Kevork was participating a lot to shoot. Gio as well, Ardak as well, Mark Khalifa as well, and me as well. Snoop was the only person that never shot. He was completely silent. I had my first thoughts on Shahan, and then I was skipping with Sergei. And Kevork, now you're confirmed top. I cannot say that I still have my doubts on you. I can never shoot you. So my two suspicions, I think all objectively, it's Ardag and Kevork. I believe I'm gonna, Snoop, sorry. I'm gonna shoot Snoop. And I'm gonna take this round. I don't want to make it longer. It will change nothing. Let's shoot Snoop. And if it's not that, and then we should. So we killed Snoop. And Mark, you ask about Ardag. I mean, khalas, if I'm dead at night, Snoop is dead, you guys are two together against one. The game is finished. Unless there are two mafias that they vote to sheriff. So it's between three of us. It's Ardag, me, and Snoop. The three unknown people.
Time, Harout.
But I'm gonna shoot Snoop.
Okay, Snoop.
Okay, Ardag, just because I saw something on you and I told you that I'm gonna shoot you, it depends on what you said. You just counter attack me, and like it wasn't like that. I don't think it's like really convincing. Harout, if I didn't vote, it doesn't mean that I'm a mafia. You might be the mafia. You know, guys, I'm always passive. Not always, most of the time. And I just if I'm confused, I don't take actions most of the time. So, between Harout and Ardag, because I attacked a bit Ardag, he got really agitated and he attacked me in a weird way. I have a feeling that he's the mafia, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Thank you, Snoop. Ardag.
Guys, if you know Snoop, he never plays like this. At this stage of the game, he never nominates and shoots. He is lost. بديع. he is lost. اسمعوا مني. Okay? Harout, why do you going to shoot me? Leave it a tie. Leave it a tie. And Mark then ask at night, and Mark will die at night. He will ask either me or Snoop or you. I don't know. Let him decide. وان شاء الله يكون يلقط بوليس. عم بقول لك انا بوليس. عم يضايق. If you are going to ask me, you will lose your privilege. Ask either of you. So leave it a tie. Don't shoot me. Snoop will shoot me because he is the last mafia, and I will shoot him to make a tie. Leave it a tie.
Okay. Thank you.
If Snoop shoots me, if Harout shoots me, he is the mafia.
Thank you. Okay. On the count of 3, who votes Harout? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. Who shoots Snoop? 1, 2, 3. 2 votes. Who votes Ardag? 1, 2, 3. It's a tie. Snoop, 1 minute and 20.
Ardag, why you really want a tie? I'm not getting it. And Harout, you're gonna do it's gonna be a mistake shooting me, man. I don't know what to say more. I can feel from Ardag's reactions, he's fucking he's killing it just to not get killed. That's it.
Okay. Ardag?
Guys, you know me better. Snoop never plays like this. At this stage, he is lost. He is the sole remaining one and attacking. اسمعوا مني, don't shoot me. Kevork, don't shoot me. Make a tie. Make a tie. Harout, don't shoot me. Make a tie. I will shoot Snoop and he will shoot me. Enough. Make a tie and leave to Mark to ask at night.
Okay.
شو بدكم بعد أكتر؟ شو بدكم بعد أكتر؟
Thank
Snoop,
you.
يلا باي باي.
On the count of 3, who votes Snoop out? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. The count of 3, who votes Ardag out? 1, 2, 3. Ardag, switch off your camera. Hey, guys, keep it clean. I need everyone to switch off their cameras. Bunch of emotional. Anyways, doctor, I need you to send me a name. Mafias, please send me a name. Sorry, Framer. Before that, also you can send me a name. Okay. Dawn, send me a name. Sheriff, send me a name. Serial killer, send me a name. Okay. Mark. Geo. Snoop. Sarafian. And Harout. We have a casualty. Mark Khalife. It's time to say your last piece.
شو اسمه Snoop is the Dawn. Snoop is the Dawn, and well, if the game doesn't end here, then you'll have to go after Harout. Good luck, guys.
Thank you, Mark. Gio.
Okay, Ardag, I'm sorry, man, but I was against the idea of keeping a tie. I tell you why. Because in case we kept a tie and at night the sheriff asked one of you, because you were the both suspects and you turned out to be a mafia, شو استفدنا؟ يعني شو عرفنا you were framed or not? One of you had to die. One of you had to die. I had to make a choice. So this way we ended the game. So there's no need to get upset. So Snoop, I'm sorry, my man, but the game is over.
Thank you, Gio. Snoop.
I'm 100% sure that I'm double framed. You guys, if you shoot me out, you're gonna lose the game. Believe me. I'm double framed. There's this option in this game. You guys don't know about it. I'm double framed. If you guys want to lose, take me out. That's it, man. That's it. And Harout, he's the mafia.
Sarafian.
Snoop, I salute you. I salute you. You played an amazing game. The game is over, guys. I don't think. خلاص, it's done. The game is over.
خلاص, it's done.
Guys, we play.
Snoop is the dawn, and it will be done.
Thank you, Harout.
خلاص, the game is over. Unless I'm the serial killer and ما بعرف أنه would have been that I can win. I don't know. يلا. I
Okay.
vote Snoop. And
Thank you. Nomination, Gio?
Snoop.
Okay. Snoop.
Harout.
Okay. Sarafian.
Snoop.
Harout. I'm guessing you're saying Snoop, right? You're saying Snoop? Okay, thank you. Snoop, you have a minute and 20 seconds.
Guys,
Harout.
guys, I believe that Mark was the sheriff, but he did a lot of mistakes during the game. And I'm sure what he said to you, it was a mistake. And now he's out of the game and he can't correct that. Don't shoot me. It's up to you. Harout is the Don, and that's it. I'm gonna shoot him. He's going out this round.
Thank you. Harout.
I salute our grand Zareh. خلاص Snoop. خلاص.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the count of 3, who shoots Snoop? 1, 2, 3. 4 votes, and the police win. Congrats.
Who's the serial killer?
Hold on. I
was sure that Harout was the serial killer up until now.
I'm going to mute everyone. Guys, please, guys. Let's not use foul language, please. It's all in the game. I need everyone to switch on their cameras. I will give the floor to Sergei. Okay. If other people don't want to. Sergei, say it quick. Keep in mind that the game is being recorded, huh?
Yeah, sorry guys about the hand gesture. Heat of the moment. I was the serial killer.
Okay. Thank you.
And the other thing, Ardag fudged it up when he raised his hand. It was gonna be a very quick game if he didn't raise his hand. That's all I'm gonna say, because everything else is gonna be what if scenario.
Okay, I'm going to now allow everyone to unmute themselves. I will give Snoop.
Is Shahan
what did he say? What did he say? Didn't get him.
Hold on, Shahan.
The agreement was nobody raised their hand, so that we tie it up, and we go in the night.
And you shot Harout, Ardag.
You shot Harout. Harout shot me, and then Kevork to save me to save Harout shot me as well. So
no, guys, hold on.
عم بقول آخر راوند يا خيي جيو shot me.
Hold on. I muted everyone. So let me tell you what happened. We had Shahan as the framer and Snoop as the Don. Mark Khalife was the sheriff, Gio was the doctor, and Sergei was the serial killer. I think we lost Mark, by the way, I'm not sure. Now, what happened was that Mark asked about Shahan the very first night, and he found out that he's a Mafia. And then what happened was it came to a pivotal round where there was an agreement, and Harout said, I suggest we don't shoot anyone. And Harout said to Sergei, I'm not going to shoot you. And then what happened was Ardag shot Harout. So Harout, rather than sticking to what he said, he tried to keep Sergei in the game, not knowing that Kevork Sarafian was always going to vote for Sergei. So what happened was that Kevork was going to vote out Sergei, and Harout, thinking of tying the game, he basically took the serial killer out indirectly. And then it was very straightforward. The reason Ardag, they didn't want to keep you in the game because mathematically they had the numbers, and what you said made sense, but you weren't willing to pay the price. Like if you looked at the numbers, whether you died or Snoop died, if Snoop was a cop and you were the Mafia or vice versa, the game would have been over the next round. But over there, you had Sarafian, Gio, Snoop, and Harout. So if you died and the game continued, it's either Snoop or Harout. If the sheriff asks about Snoop, then it's Harout. If Snoop is not the Mafia. If he asks about Harout and Harout's clean, then it's Snoop. So it's the same. It didn't matter who it was. So taking you out or taking Snoop out would have led to the same story. The game would have been ended quicker had Kevork Sarafian not tied the game to keep Ardag, to keep Snoop in. So Sarafian shot you, Ardag, in the first round to make it 2-2. Now I will unmute Snoop so that he can say his part.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say something to Serge. I wish you played more low key, man. Because this way you fuck yourself and you fuck me up as well. That's it.
Okay, guys, I will unmute. I will give you the right to unmute yourself, but please let's not talk over each other. Let's try to keep it clean. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll give Gio, and then I will slowly allow everyone to speak.
No, don't give anyone the right. Just you unmute one by one, and you give
Okay.
each one a minute.
Okay, Gio, we start with you, and then Ardag. I will give everyone the right. Gio, any
No,
observations?
I don't have anything to say. I'm just glad that we finally won a game. Sujuk, kebab, basturma, chorizo, inch kuzek rinkre. Sergei, it was obvious, and you gave out yourself. And Shahan, I guess my analysis was right about you. You gave out, and I believe Mark, when you backed out from shooting Van and you kind of made a pact with him, I sensed that you were a Mafia there. That was the giveaway, as a baddak. But at the end, I was really confused. I didn't suspect Snoop, to be honest. But then when I said it's between Ardag and Harout, and I shut up, then I realized, wait a minute, Snoop had been flying under the radar all this time. What if it's him? So I was hoping that everyone can nominate each other so I can add Snoop in the Haida, but it didn't end up that way. And Ardag, I was against tying up things because, like I said, if one of you turned out to be Mafia, ma kunna stafadna chi.
Okay.
And I thought you were a Mafia, and you came up with that plot of tying the game, having in mind that in case the sheriff asks about Snoop, you frame him وبيطلع هو المافيا, and you use that. So I thought in my mind maybe you came up with that plot, you being the Mafia. So I decided to kill you, but at the end I was gonna kill either you or Snoop. I had to make a choice. I was against a tie, and that's how we won the game, basically, to be honest.
I will unmute Ardag, and then Kevork Sarafian, and then I will go to the sheriff.
Just a question. Why Snoop is asking Serge to keep low?
They have nothing to do with each other. No.
Because this is the first time I'm playing serial killer.
They don't know each other.
They don't know each other.
Yeah.
Okay. And Gio لا يا خي إنه I explained very well إنه it's Snoop. خلاص anyway يلا.
Okay. I will Kevork and then Mark Khalifa.
Mark, MVP, man. Very great game. Ajad, you played a really good game, man. Yani asking me and proving that I'm a cop was at the right time. Because the next round, Harout and Gio would have killed me. As simple as that. It was me, I was going to shoot. I wasn't going to leave it a tie between Serge and Harout. No way. One of them had to go. But I was convinced about Harout. That's why I shot Serge. And I liked the way you played. You made things clearer. And then finding Snoop as the Dawn was like the pivotal moment and made everything clear. Ajad, I salute you. And Snoop, I didn't have a single ounce of suspicion on you. A single ounce of suspicion on you. And I believe in that even if the sheriff didn't say that you're the Don, I don't think you would have any suspicion on you. But the thing was, mathematically, you couldn't have won.
Okay.
This is the only way.
Thank you, Kevork. Mark? Ardag, you spoke. Give chance for everyone else. Mark?
Yeah, I mean, for me it was It was just I had to take the risk with Shahan. That's the only thing I felt I had to do, because 2 people die at night and it could go very bad. And I think if Shahan had stayed, it would have made things very blurry, because I would have asked about him. I felt like I just had to take that risk. I knew I would be saved in the night, so that would give us another round. So, ما بعرف. I was afraid, if Shahan was framed, that you would be framed, Sarafian, because obviously at that point you had the most heat. But I had to also go with the idea that Shahan was a mafia and he was the framer, because he could not be anything else. But yeah, but Inta basically the Inta كمان, you had the big the big shot you took. That was kind of also very powerful. And on Sergei.
Okay, Shahan, you may speak.
Very objectively, it was a pure luck win for a simple reason. I went out, the sheriff shooting out of nowhere, a non-confirmed cop. Yeah, Mark, let me explain, please, man. You shot someone, and the fact that Haig mentioned that you did not shoot at the first, and then you shot the second time. So that's 1. 2, eliminating the serial killer based on a player, Kevork, that he wanted to eliminate either Harout or Sergei. 3, Gio, if it was that obvious for you that Sergei was the serial killer, then you should have shot him. No one shot Sergei. Sergei went out of the game based on 2 votes, luckily. You had all the numbers. The plan went so perfectly for the cops that at the end of the day, Mark had only to ask 2. So the game was very over when the serial killer went out. So the framer is out, the serial killer is out, there are already 3 cops out of 5. So the mathematically, as Kevork mentioned now, mathematically the game was over for the cops. I mean, the win for the cops. So it was from the moment, the luck was on your side right from the beginning. So this is all I have to say from an observational point of view in the game. That's it. And for me as a sheriff, shooting that much, it takes big cojones, that we said, but it's a very bad game. Very bad shot. Very bad.
Okay, Mark, I will let you answer, but I have one question that I think will... I will ask a question to Sergei, and I just want you to answer, Sergei. The day Mark came out and said he's the sheriff, if you hadn't been voted out, who would you have killed?
Mark.
So Mark, you would have died that night, and the game would have gotten spicier, because Snoop would have... No one would have believed Snoop. And yeah. Okay, I will ask Harout now to speak. He wanted to speak. And then Mark, I'll come back to you. Don't forget.
Yeah, for me, I kind of I don't very agree with you, Shahan, because it was luck from one sense, but from the other hand, it was like the will of Mark that let the game to be on our side easier. And MVP Mark and Kevork Sarafian, it was very nice. And man, it's crazy, Shahan. You and Sergei, I had doubts from the beginning, and bam, got feelings. But then you're gonna say, why didn't you shoot me? I know. Khalas.
Okay.
And Zareh, Habibi.
So just to clear up, Serge shot Zareh the first night, then he shot Van the second night. The third night, he didn't get to a third night, I think. Yeah, he was out. So Mark, I'll give you the chance to answer, and then I will unmute everyone. So you're unmuted, Mark, already.
Shahan, man. All right, so there's always a bit of a luck, element of luck, whatever the hunch. I mean, it was kind of lucky that I asked about you. It wasn't lucky because you did. I was gonna ask about Kevork Sarafian because he was asked about last round, so I felt like he would not be asked about the first night. But I felt like maybe somebody will actually do it because of that exact reason. So I had to choose someone who hadn't not spoken at all, but I felt like you were the right person to ask about. That said, I wasn't sure. You could have been framed. The reason I made it very clear, I was not going to shoot you because Sergei was nominated after you. After Sergei was completely out, he was not going to die, I had to make a decision here. I wasn't sure if I should do it ولا لا, but I had to make a decision. The odds were you were a mafia. هذا الشيء كتير مهم. إنه يعني what are the chances? يعني less than 10% that you were framed, maybe a bit more than that. بس إنه I had to go with this, especially that 2 people die at night. So in this case, I don't think it was, it was maybe a bit lucky, but I had to do it. It wasn't a bad move.
Ardag,
So
I'm seeing you. Ardag, I'm seeing you. Relax, relax, man, relax. I will unmute you. Relax. Jesus.
I think the only thing that, I mean, I was also very much after that night, I wanted to go after Sergei. I felt like he was playing not a cop game. But yet again, ما بعرف, Sergei, I know sometimes he plays very aggressive, and I've played with him before. He was aggressive and he turned out to be a cop. So I was not sure. But I think it was an inspired move from Sarafyan, actually. I think he listened very well and he shot well, man.
Okay,
can't take this away from him.
guys, I'm going to stop the recording.